Hello from Nitecore.com. This is Mark Josie. Today we'll be reviewing the long-awaited Nitecore Tiny Monster TM16. Wow. Okay, it's a throw boosted to 1,003 meters, 3,600 lumens handheld searchlight. Wow, look at that. It's not small, but it is indeed quite small for such a package. Whoa, it came up lit. Okay, anyway, so that's the box. There's no poster or anything inside my box. But anyway, let's take a look at this manual, which is like so. Some little simple operation with this, and they say that the runtime for the longest, not the longest, sorry, for the highest mode, 3,600 lumens, the runtime is 1 hour, so that's pretty decent, and it has a crazy throw of 1,003 meters. Wow, it does look like a toilet plunger mini size. Like broop, broop, broop. Like that. Wow, it does look like a plunger. Okay, so it is quite small. Personally, when I hold this thing, I really do not feel that it is part of the Tiny Monster kind of family, because the other Tiny Monster does not have a rubbery switch like the EAX hammer kind of thing. Okay, this is actually quite new, and the whole design and stuff is really different. Also, the way how they put the battery inside is also very different. Now take a look. Unscrew the end cap. Okay, and we got the batteries like that. Now that is very different. Now this other side, you can see the electronics is very nicely done, just like the other Nitecore light. Okay, gold plated stuff. This thing eats four of these rechargeable 18650. I put the Nitecores inside, and can you even see inside? Haha, you can see something? Yeah. Okay, so basically it's like the Nitecore EAX or something like that. It's just shoving the battery like so. Screw it back. Okay, like this. Now, simple enough, just press the button to turn on. Whoa! Look at that. Look at how bright that is. Crazy. Okay, this is the lowest mode. Low, medium, high, turbo, double hold, and you get a strobe. Pretty cool. Okay, now you can see that this thing is super, super bright. Okay, now take a look. This is the lowest mode, okay, lowest mode. And then we got a low mode, medium, high, ultra high, which is the 3,600 lumen, and it's amazingly bright. You also get a strobe and such. Okay. Woo. Big mistake. Okay, so yeah, basically, when you hold, like when the light is turned on and you hold the top button, it will give you the strobe. Okay, now this is the beacon mode. It just go like flash once a while. Okay, this little hole right here is actually for mounting this thing on a tripod. You can also mount other stuff with the same threading. I tried to mount a dart hit right here, and then I could use it to stab and stuff. So yeah, that's the more like the defense tool kind of thing. Okay, now this is the SOS mode. It goes boop 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 boop. Okay, so it goes 3 special mode, and yeah, cycle back to the strobe, as you can see. Okay, super bright. Now this is the Tiny Monster TM16GT. The GT version of stuff in the industry right now, or the UT, GT, whatever, they're all mega thrower. They're equipped with special new technology, new bulbs that made it super, super cool in like super crazy power in throwing. Now, compare this to my Nitecore TM36, which used to be the king of thrower right here in my collection. Now, which one does better? Now, I really want to know, right? The problem is, like, sometimes... oh. Used up the battery. Okay, this TM36, you see, just like all the Tiny Monster kind of series, they are all equipped with a the same kind of battery that you screw onto the head only, right? You can take this and you can take the TM11 right here and you can just unscrew the body from the TM11 and put it onto the TM36. See? You can basically do that too. You see? So basically, it's pretty interchangeable. But now, coming to the TM16GT, we cannot do that. So, that's a shame. I really wish it could, and it's more like one family, right? Now, you can see that, you can't really see anything, but, okay, so this is the TM36, and you can see the hotspot is very sharp, because there's only one bulb going out and not four, okay? Now, the truth, okay? A lot of people are trying to see, hey, should I buy a TM36 like this? Or the TM36 Lite, which is the version with only a small tube. Okay, should I buy one of these? Or should I get one of these? Okay, like both of them are marketed as a mega thrower. Now this one, okay, to be honest, like I was confused too. Now this one, TM36, it's only 1,000 and I don't know, 1,000 and something, 1,000, okay, 1,000 lumens or so, and it throws out to 1,000 meter. This one, 3,600 lumens, okay, 3x the power, and it can throw out to 1,000 meters. Now, think about it. Like, who will want one of these anymore? Like, this is antique. Now we're sticking to this, right? No, that's not true. After testing it myself, seriously testing it, I would say that they are not replaceable. Okay, this one is really the most powerful thrower. Yes, this is 1,000-ish lumen, and this one is 3,000-ish lumen, but this one beam, deep reflector, and it's very like a big reflector, deep, big, smooth reflector. It really utilized all that light into one single hotspot. Now, if you really want a light for throwing, like a searchlight, okay, the TM36 is perfect. You can really like, boom, and wow. You know, like this is a big dot, white dot, even a few street across your house. It's like super crazy bright. And you will not fail with anything. This is like crazy bright thrower. Now this one, okay, wait a minute. This one, besides throwing, is really useless because you cannot really use this inside for a blackout situation. There's no diffuser or stuff like that that match this kind of thing. Of course, you can like cut your own diffuser, but the problem is like this thing, when you just pick it off the table, this is pretty useless for a normal home user. Compared to this one, okay, now this one has a softer hotspot. Let me see if I can show you. Hard to show. Okay, you can see the overlapping right here. Okay, there's like a little bit of overlapping pattern on the beam, like a plum flower kind of pattern. Okay, now this kind of pattern provides you a strong but also a pretty nice beam pattern, which you can use for your house like normal usage. So this is useful for close-up, for middle range, and also for long range. I tried to compare the two outside for a long range test, and they both do about the same kind of performance. This one is not really like that crazy brighter than the TM36. So they're really about the same, but like visually, okay. But when you take it in your hand, the TM16GT feels more friendly, lighter, much lighter, and also the texture right here on the grip and stuff is nicer than the TM36. Now this one, the edge on these things are kind of sharp for the fingers, and this one is not. This one is very nicely done and rounded off. Everything is well done. So I think, yeah, it's a little bit of improvement there. And also you can mount this to the tripod on the back, which that one can also do it. And this one is tail standable, which that one can also do it. But one thing to note is, you see the blue? So you get a little battery indicator showing you how much voltage is in there. Whereas the TM36, you got an LCD screen. It's more fancy, but one more part that can break on dropping. Okay, so this one pretty nice and simple. I think if I have to choose one, like for like preparing myself at home or something like that, I would pick the TM16GT, because the first thing is you get a lot of power. For long range, and also most of the time, guys, you will use the low mode only. It's like super bright already. Why do you want 3000 lumens at home, right? So the low mode is more than enough, and the beam profile of this TM16GT is more friendly and practical compared to the TM36. So if like one of my YouTube fans were asking, should I get the TM36 or the TM16GT, I would say TM16GT if you don't really need a mega thrower for outdoor use, because if you play around at home, you know, this thing is more useful than the other one. Now compared to the TM26, which is one of my favorite all the time, 4 bulbs and whoa, holy cow, 4 bulbs, and when you hold this and hold this thing feels kind of lighter. I don't know. Yeah, but nothing is bulkier, but it does feel a little bit lighter. The TM26, it's a totally different kind of thing. It's more compact, but it's more like a wall of light kind of thing. It's like a super mega floodlight, so it's not comparable to this one. It's about the same kind of lumen, but the way how it can throw out to 1000 meter is incomparable with normal flashlight. So if you're one of those who really want a thrower and also a thrower that you can use at home in case of anything, now this one is the one to get. Very nice. Okay, so basically that's it for today, and this is the Nitecore TM16GT. Stay tuned for more videos, and we'll be doing more beam shot tests and other kind of tests of this thing. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye.